what is Order of Man? It's a blog, it's a podcast, and frankly, it's a movement. It's a movement to help reclaim the power that men have been giving away for a very long time. We do that when we make excuses, when we create little lies and little fabrications about how good we are and whose fault what is, and we shirk the responsibility like we talked about earlier.
What do you think is your top 3 things you would suggest to my listeners that they may need to be doing to be better men?
I would say number 1 is plan out every single one of your days. It's like if you look at most people, they're running around ragged. They don't have time for any contemplation about where they currently are and where they want to be. Just take 10 minutes every single morning without fail. Have a little notepad, because reflection is, to me, the seeds of growth in your life. And if you don't have time for reflection, you don't carve that time out, you're not going to grow. You're not going to expand. You're always going to live status quo, the default mode that you're currently living in. Number 2, take action. A lot of people talk about their next $1 million idea. There's no $1 million idea, because your idea is worthless until you put it in play, until you put it into action. You don't need to figure it all out. Just take one step. I wanted to start a website about archery, for example. Great. Take one step. Buy the domain name tonight. And then next week you can buy a template and put it up there. And the next week you can do a blog post. And the next week you can do a quick video on Facebook or there's so many little steps that you can take that push you in the right direction. And it is a man's job to step into service. I talk about that all the time. The underlying root of what we are supposed to do is to serve others, serve our families, our businesses, our communities, those people that rely upon us, and frankly, those people who can't serve themselves. That's our job as men. Being self-reliant and building up mental and emotional and physical toughness, strength, and fortitude is, I believe, probably the most invaluable asset that any human being could ever possess. And tapping into nature and understanding and being resilient and gritty and resourceful and just adopting the mantra, I will find a way or make one.